The Chitrik Academy is dedicated in loving memory of Rabbi Tzvi Hirsh Chitrik.
Welcome to today's lesson. Today we are going to learn from Rava, which is the first word on the line over here with the red dot is, until the middle of the second wide lines where it says Bayam. Today we're going to learn a story of a discussion that Rava had with Reb Nachman. Let us begin. Rava havashaka va'azil. Rava was walking, Basrei de Reb Nachman. He was walking behind Reb Nachman. He was following Reb Nachman, who was walking Beshuka de Gildai, in a marketplace where leather workers work. People work with leather, that's where they work. V'amrila, some people say the story is that they weren't walking in a marketplace where leather workers are, rather Beshuka de Rabbanan. It was called Shuka de Rabbanan, a marketplace for Rabbanim, for rabbis. Amar Olei, Rava asked Reb Nachman, Matzakan Arneke, if I found here a wallet, Mahu, what will be the halacha? Amar Lei, so Reb Nachman answered Rava, Hare Eilu Shalai, the finder may keep it, because this place is majority of people in this public area are non-Jewish people, the finder may keep the item that he has found. Ba Yisrael, so Rava asked Reb Nachman, what if Ba Yisrael, a Jewish person came, v'nasam ba siman? Mahu, what if a Jewish person came along and gave a siman? What will be the halacha? Amar Lei, Reb Nachman said, Hare Eilu Shalai. The finder may still keep it. He does not need to return it. In our previous lesson, we learned that Shmuel has said that if a Jew comes along and gives a siman, the finder should return it. And we had said that that was only lifnim mishur sadin. Halachically, he does not need to return it. And this is what Reb Nachman is saying. Harei l'shalai, the finder does not need to return it, even if the owner comes along and gives a siman. And the reason for this is because when the owner lost it, he has given up on finding it. He had made it hefker. Therefore, the finder may keep it. If a person wants to go beyond the letter of the law, l'fnim mishur sadin, then he may return it. But halachically, harei eilu shalai, the finder may still keep it even if the owner comes along and gives a siman. So Rava asked Reb Nachman, how can we say such a halacha? The finder, the owner of this item is Amid, he's standing before us, and he's yelling. He knows that it belongs to him. How can we say that we just ignore him? The owner is here standing in front of us and shouting that he never gave up on finding it. And if he never was miyayish, if he never gave up on finding it, it never became hefker. So how can we say that the finder keeps it? Harei eilu shalai. The owner is telling us that he never gave up on it. It's not like other cases. In other cases, if the owner comes along and gives a siman, we say it's too bad because he already gave up on finding it. But what about in a case, Oimid v'tzaveach, he's standing before us and yelling that he never gave up on it? Will we have to give it back to him or not? So Reb Nachman answers, Nasa, no, the finder does not need to give it back, because this person, the owner of this item, Nasa, he becomes as if, we treat him as if, Kitzavech al beisai shenafal. If someone's house falls down, the person still says, no, don't worry, I'm going to prevent it from falling down. I'm not going to give up on it. Val sfinasai shetava bayam. Or if a person's boat sinks in the ocean, everyone gives up on ever recovering it. So even if this person says, when I lost my item in a public area, I did not give up on finding it, he is batal b'raiv. We say that, I'm sorry, usually people, when they lose an item in a public area, give up on finding it. Therefore, you become like other people who, even if a person yells that he's not giving up on his house that's falling or his boat that sunk, we say, I'm sorry, we go after Rave. Most people would give up in these scenarios, in these cases, and therefore this person, we say, also your item became hefker, and the finder may keep it. So just to summarize, even if the person is standing there and says, I don't give up, I never gave up on my item, and it's a shenap kam hefker, we say, you are like a person who sees his house falling down and says, I'm not giving up on it when it's already too late, and if someone's ship sinks, will be the same halacha. So in this case, we will still say that the finder may keep it. And this is the end of this lesson.